What the hell is this place anyway?
Boys, would you look at that? Finally, the day has arrived. A proper Resident Evil 2 BioRand randomizer, son. Do a karate chop to continue. Or I just press the A button. They're very similar. Son, I like that it changes the mode to BioRand. So also, always simulator, son. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? You know, I haven't played Resident Evil 3 since I recorded my playthrough of it, son. Okay, enough dillying and dallying, son. Let's get right into it. The meat and bones. The meat and bones. We're going to do a Leon A. Leon 60 FPS Kennedy. After a few days of radio silence from his new post, Hunk takes a stealth aircraft to search for the classified intel. Unbeknownst to him, a dark realm of zombie operatives awaits. I guess that's Leon's story. Leon's story is Hunk's story. This is my creation, son. My precious G-Virus. So, yeah, we're playing on hardcore. Yes. Remember, it's not official till we see a big American cheeseburger. Then we know everything's correct. There we go, boys. There we go. All right, we don't really have any reason to watch the cutscenes. We got to get right into the juicy gameplay, son. We got to get into me being mad at video games. I already see a fox with a brandy snifter. So we already know it's the good time. So, yeah, this is a Resident Evil 2 randomizer that the BioRand guys worked on, as far as I know. The same ones that did the classic RE2 randomizer. So, God bless you, Ben Powell, for everything you've done for us, but your randomizer was held together with hopes and prayers, son. Hopefully this one just works, son. Todd Howard says this one just works. So since this is a proper mod that I use the Fluffy Mod Manager to install, it means it can actually change the environment. So that's kind of cool. I didn't turn on the settings too crazy. It's not going to randomize enemies or anything, but you know, there might be a few settings turned on here or there. Let's take in some of the zombies. First of all, look at this, Resident Evil 2. Leon seeing that should cause the fabric of the universe to collapse. I just noticed there's an orca trying to sell me a cheeseburger, son. Wolf with a knife. Giant knife wolf. I feel like Strong Bad would enjoy that game. Okay. Okay, the good times, baby. The good times. Get me in this gas station. Now, I'm going to assume there's not items here at the gas station that you can miss. But I suppose we should check. Well, look at that. I guess I'm full of crap. Ink ribbons. I like Fox brand ink ribbons, son. That's nice. Oh, I can't open my menu. I'm not allowed to do that because I haven't seen Sheriff Chesterdale get his throat eat out. So I haven't earned the right to look at my inventory just yet. Look at all these free items here at the gas station, boys. Hot damn, and I forgot my rewards club points card too. Son, I'm telling you, we're spoiled rotten. Large caliber handgun bullets. But I traded my large caliber handgun, Claire Redfield, to get you these acid rounds. And then we find out she traded the acid rounds to get me those bullets. Well, I've already got more ink ribbons than I could ever hope to use. And that's a good thing. And that's a good thing. I can't reload my gun because I can't acknowledge I have my gun just yet. Ah, the good times.
I'll be back for you.
Okay. You think he could have warned us that there's a crazy man biting people? I'm just saying, son. A blue herb. I hope I get... I ain't gonna have enough room to pick up all these items. I can't hold all these good items. Flashbang grenades. Spark shot needles. Well, you know, good item is a relative term, I guess, when you think about it. Full mixed... My God. Our cup runneth over. I don't know what to do with myself.
Stop moving.
Hey, Sheriff Chestertail. I guess I'll actually shoot this zombie that I usually run past, since I've got so much ammo. Hey now! What did I get hung on? I can't believe I've already ruined the game. I was hung on nothing. I was hung on Shinji Mikami's hate. He's like, how dare you modify my video game? Well, I'm gonna take this full heal then. As is my prerogative. As is my prerogative. We still gotta pick up the damn key. Oh, there's the damn key we gotta pick up. I guess blue herbs aren't necessarily needed, you know. Optional blue herbs. Did they change the lady posters? I was hoping maybe there'd be a fox lady down here with a brandy snifter. Hey, gorgeous. Everyone's favorite character. This is the part where you fall down. Thank you, Johnny Cage, for informing them that that's the part where they fall down. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do then. We've already got to worry about how we're using our items. I did not expect there to be any items at the gas station, much less more than I could ever hope to carry. My cup runneth over, son. Shinji Mikami is my shepherd. I shall not want. We could actually stop and shoot that guy. We never stop and shoot that guy, son. But no, let's be responsible and meet Claire Redfield. She specifically asked you not to shoot, Leon. Can't follow simple instructions, son.
Attention all citizens.
Attention all citizens. Shit be whack, yo. Shit be whack. You said it. Now, if we'd have turned on the enemy randomizer, there's no telling what would be in the streets. Although, since we've tried playing the City of the Dead mod, I can't imagine anything worse. Maybe like 6 Mixter X's in a shed. Yeah, they've all turned into huge assholes, and they weren't pleasant people to start with, boys. We already started with a deficit.
The station.
The most important thing is a damn item box, son. I'm just going to save every time I pass the ink typewriter. It's going to be like the first time you play RE2 back in the day, back in 1998 during that bizarre summer that you first got RE2, son. Just always be saving. Good job, idiots. Is there anything out here? Yes. Yes, there is. You can't carry all these ink ribbons, boys, and flashbang grenades that float in there. So yeah, one of the settings that I turned on is items can appear in lots of places, not just predetermined. Hello, Marvin.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Are you eat up yet? I guess we could look at this cutscene for half a second, just to make the laptop change to a map. Thank God I can finally store some of these damn items, man. I wonder if the whole game's going to be this generous, or do they just give you a bunch of stuff at the beginning so that way when they make it terrible at the end, you're not allowed to complain? Okay, flashbang grenades are good to have. I've got so many spark shot needles, son. Do you think I'll find the spark shot? What do you crowd think? Yeah, that's what you always say. You crowd are the worst. Yep. Mm-hmm. I thought that was a box of submachine gun ammo. Flame rounds. My goodness. Supermarket sweep. Never had people grabbing so many random free items. Do you get to keep the groceries at the end of supermarket sweep? That's the important question. Now, even if we find a knife, we're forbidden from going from the West Hall. When I downloaded this randomizer, there was a list of rules, and the #1 rule was don't visit the West Hall until you trigger the Elliot cutscene, son. It's like one of those cliche creepypastas you hear somebody read in a YouTube video. I downloaded an RE2 randomizer. It came with a list of strange rules. I can already see the terrible AI-generated monstrous thumbnail that has nothing to do with the video, son. I can already hear Wendigoon and Meat Canyon reading it on Creepcast, son. The Funny Moments compilation is already being edited from that Creepcast episode that doesn't even exist. Oh, hey. Now what do you do? Open that shutter downstairs? Yep. So I turned on a setting called Door Randomizer, which means some of the doors, it doesn't randomize the doors so much as it randomizes like where you need certain keys. Because I mean, this game doesn't have like loading screens, so you can't make the doors teleport you around. All right, the lion places an herb on the fat pigeon. There is a setting to randomize these puzzles. I was so shocked by that puzzle box coming out of that emblem. I didn't know what was happening. That lion was performing alchemy. But for this first run, I didn't turn those on so we could focus more on running around and spewing nonsense, son. World class, hopefully. Is that more spark shot needles? No, it's a high caliber handgun. Son, gift of the Magi. Can suck a dick. Claire, it doesn't matter that you trade your grenade launcher. Oh, I need a heart key. Because I got high caliber guns and shit, son. The LAPD. Looking at their second monitor now that they were listening to this video on. I didn't even see these bullets. We got to look everywhere. The Majima Everywhere system is kicked in, and he's just leaving me good items. And yelling at us. Leon Coon. I got these good items. Okay, well, I guess we can afford to save our game. We've only got 20 ink ribbons. So maybe I could spare one right here at the beginning. I'm telling you. Now, there's sliders and such for adjusting this stuff, so it's not always going to be this easy. I'm getting ahead of you, crowd, because I already know you're rolling your eyes. You're like, man, Uncle Tenfei. RE2 Randomizer used to be cool, but now it's GG too easy. I thought maybe that was items. Is that like cigarettes and... Is that like honey buns? Off-brand honey buns, son. RPD couldn't even afford Little Debbie, son. That's how you know Brian Irons was truly embezzling all the funds for his gaudy statue collection. Okay. I have to train myself to actually pay attention to the environment once again. Because I've played this game so many times that I know where all the items normally are. Hey, an invisible combat knife. My favorite. I got that ring from Dark Souls 2 that makes your weapons invisible. You have to beat the whole game without, like, you setting at a bonfire. And another one is without dying. Spoilers, I've never gotten those rings in Dark Souls 2. Now, we got to be careful what we pick up because we can't come back here immediately. Now, where is that dead body? Got to solve the mystery of the hidden dead body. That's an interesting herb combination to just find laying around. I could pick up this camera. Except I can't. And I can't open that drawer. Son, I don't know that's a hiding spot. I need to develop film. Look at this old... Well, it's not really an old-ass fax machine. This is 1998. Look at this contemporary, current-day fax machine, son. Hopefully the boss doesn't find out it's there or he'll be mad. You're like, does he mean Brian Irons when he says the boss? Well, here's where we place the fuse. I like that it moves these little puzzle elements. And they show up on the map. Interesting. Uh-oh, the women's room. Ladies, don't be alarmed. I'm a rookie cop. It's my first day. I don't know any better. I don't know any better. A couple of flashbangs would be nice to have. Gunpowder. Additional knives. Maybe. When I go to fight Billy B. I'm telling you, there's too many items. It's too easy. If I'd have known it was going to be too easy, I'd have made the settings harder, son. I'm telling you, you kids will be in a coma by the end of this playthrough.
Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Jesus, Elliot, there's no need to cuss or swear. Gonna get my video demonetized, boys. There's so many hand grenades in here, Elliot. Where do you keep them all? I can't be picking up all these guns. More flashbangs. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, Elliot's notebook. Well, we'll have an easier time fighting our way back to the main entrance. Get that hat off your head, you nut. Normally I let him fall over the desk, but my handgun magazine runneth over, so I'm feeling a bit splurgy. Splurgy is the word, G, as they say. Like, who the hell says that? You made that up. Okay. Oh, there's like an actual door here. I'm not used to that. Hey, Fat Chubs. I see you have improved your secret loot locker. You gonna knock that door open? That's what I thought. Where's your friend? Okay, he's shuffling down the hall in a non-creepy manner that we're not intimidated by, so I ain't even gonna worry about him. I ain't even gonna worry about him. I was about to say, you need me to come open that door for you? Sweetheart? Okay, you're gonna be a problem now, and I want to check Fat Chubbs' loot locker. You crowd killing me. Do I need to call Johnny Cage again to tell you crowd when to fall down? Jesus. I know you ain't dead. Yeah.
Damn it!
All right, he reached out with hate in his heart. I really didn't need to bring the high caliber gun with me, but I can't. Why are there so many items? I don't understand. I've got to try to decide what to bring. All right, we'll be back here eventually. Hopefully with a mule with a cart attached to it. Let's meet Marvin Senpai. Are you gonna hand me a combat knife, Marvin? I ain't never had one of those. Yeah. He's like, fine, don't take my knife. Just cause it ain't got no graphics. Just cause I ain't got Half-Life 2 installed, I can't use my custom Counter-Strike sprays. Oh, Lord. How am I to get backstabs if I can't use my Rouge the Bat custom spray for distraction purposes? Okay, can any knife cut this, or does it have to be Marvin's secret knife? No, it can be any knife. So I'm assuming having all of these items placed everywhere is supposed to be like counterbalanced by like maybe using the enemy randomizer so that, you know, you're dealing with more potent threats.
My first day.
Yeah, you said it, Leon. It's my first day of using this new randomizer, so we're not so different, you and I, Leon Kennedy. Well, there's the damn hiding places. I wish I could know what was inside that film so I could open desk drawers. Jesus, man. Well, if one thing I could say, maybe we can just have a good time. When was the last time you played RE2 Randomizer? You can just sit down and have a good time, son. Not worry about nothing. I think we might reach the capacity of the storage box. Is that a thing? I assume it has some sort of alphanumeric number of limited spots. Jesus, man. Thank God. The most valuable item, the thing we've been seeking the most. I'm telling you. Okay. Surely there won't be a bunch of items in this hallway. Oh, I can't go into this hallway. It wants a key? What key does it want? Excuse me? Randomizer creator. Do you know about this? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Could this be a bugoo? I am air. Oh, wait. I forgot about this door. I see. I had to reprogram my brain mind. Hey. Oh, look. It's my welcome party. And the words are all spelled so correctly. Okay, that guy immediately woke up because we stepped on them stairs. Rookie's first assignment. They said some of the files might be different. That one wasn't. We know this is Ned and Marge, the Forbidden Simpsons shipping pair, because I didn't randomize the puzzles. Okay. You know, I could have saved. Used one of my precious ink ribbons. Hey there.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you tell him. I didn't have to say nothing, son. It was Leon. It was Leon. Don't get mad at me. I know I invited Leon over, but still, he was doing all the shit talking. Uh-huh.
Bastard.
You tell him, son. Kenny. Avenge Kenny. Oh. There was a safe here. It's gone now. Traded it for a hand grenade. Took it down to Safe Stop, and they gave me $3.84 for it. So I put it towards pre-ordering this hand grenade. I should have read that operations report so I could put the pieces into the slots. I can't open this. Jojo, I know who to blame now, son. Me and Dio Brando knew that you were up to no good. Gunpowder is good. Oh, they didn't really move it very far then, did they? Is it still, hold on, I've forgotten how safes work. Is it still 9-15-7? Is it still 3 very different Final Fantasies? It is. Only 2 of which are any good. Oh, Jesus. That door's supposed to have a window. Now, are you guarding anything over here? He won't activate if we don't walk near him, but I need to know if he's hiding any items, son. I need as many items as I can get, as we've seen. Baldhead Fred's going to be laying right here. He's surely not dead. I can't hit nothing. Hey, why don't I wait for you to let yourself in? Baldhead Fred, are you listening? You kind of are the worst at chasing me. Oh, I know you're mad now. I could tell. By your gurgly hate noises. Okay. Are these the same? Oh, hey! Rocket launcher coon hanging out in the lockers. Wow, you must surely be dead, Baldhead Fred. The foot of my bed has never been safer in the middle of the night. Uh-huh. Oh, you're too late, Fat Chubbs. Your good friend is gone. Well, look at that. He wanted to go into hell with him, son. He wanted to go into hell with him. Who am I not to oblige? I guess you really are dead. I'm not even used to that. Oh, precious, precious spark shot. Oh, hey. Somebody locked up Brian Irons' heart key picture, son. You know he's pissed. And that's a good thing. Anything that pisses off Brian Irons is a good thing. I'm going to assume those are still the only 2 I can open. What's in 102? Oh, precious yellow gunpowders. I can't stop running. My mouth. Well, now we can open that door upstairs to the upstairs east side. Son, George and Wheezy will be up there in their deluxe apartment. Where is my shotgun? I'm telling you. Flashbang grenade. I'm window shopping, son. Oh, yeah, I have to have it. I have to have it. Precious, precious ink ribbon. Well, that looks like a regular ass door that could just be open. At least the cold drinks are still here. I'm not sure what's breaking the knife texture. Of course, I have a mod installed that makes it where the knives all look like the Infinite knife and have no sheath. Mainly because it messes up custom models, usually. See my Lizard Man Leon randomizer playthrough. Billy Birkin's not going to know what the hell's happening. Well, I could just open this door. Is Mr. X going to come running angrily like he loves to do? Boards are just what I needed. Woohoo. Okay. Well, I like that the map updates with the actual items. Because we're playing, you know, a mod. So that way I know where these things are. Oh, hey. The crank. And the spare part key, son. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. My cup runneth over. Just a big gunpowder laying in the middle of the hall. Why not? Why not? I do appreciate that the zombies are different. So here's the fuse. You can use either fuse in either spot, I believe. So it's not a huge deal. Yeah, I'm going to need you here in a minute. I'm going to need you here in a minute. I'm going to need you to... Herbs are good. All right, once again, just store everything. The only threat to us right now is limited inventory space. The large gear. Colonel. The sequence of events are being broken. That's the nature of a randomizer, Snake. You never know what you'll find other than the most ammo. I didn't really adjust, like, the frequency that ammo and items were supposed to appear, so I don't know why there's so many. I guess the default values are just in the corner. It's going to turn into a speed run here in a second. See how fast I can rush it in the game. I think I have enough resources to beat the game now. Well, that's not true. I haven't found any proper power weapons yet. Saitama wouldn't dare look over at his second monitor due to my current lack of power. I can't remember if I ran down here or not. I must have. Yeah, I'd have left the enemy randomizer on if I had known we were going to be so resource rich. I assumed I turned it on. You know what? The problem is that damn City of the Dead mod has made me paranoid. So I just assumed if the enemy randomizer was on, then we'd get like 3 handgun bullets to fight like 12 lickers. Brian Irons himself would be G mutated. Okay, this is more rich lore that I would stop and read, but I imagine this video is already boring enough with how I'm facing no adversity so far. So, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'll be interested to see. I'm almost tempted to just generate a new seed and make the settings a little bit more difficult. But this is the very first time trying it, so I might as well keep going, son. There's got to be some sort of, I didn't mean to do that. Some sort of value in seeing just how far we can get with this shit. Let's see, if we're going to check that other hallway, there's just going to be that lady that falls through the window. So, really, we don't even need this gun. We could just take her out with a knife. Crocodile Dundee, son. Looking at his second monitor. I guess let's save our game. I keep forgetting that's a thing that we should always be doing. Always be saving. I know you're mad. You ain't got to throw a big fit. I'm trying. Remember that door at the end of this hall was locked from the other side, but it didn't have a symbol on it. I wonder if it's just locked with like one of those turn bolts. At a certain point, we can't pick up everything. I was going to stop picking up ink ribbons. I couldn't possibly need as many as I already have. Big gunpowders, though. They'll make big shotgun shells eventually. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry, did I not come from the right direction? There you are. And now when I run over here, you'll get the strength to break that window. And also be gutted like a crawdad. We have to cut her until there's no more hate in her heart, son, so it's going to take a while. Then again, my knife durability seems to be dropping quick. This knife was like brand new, son. Okay. Maybe that's how they balance the knives. Broke 2 knives in her, son. She was a 2-knifer. At least I got a backup knife right here, son. Just like Joe Dirt. Just like Joe Dirt. Alright, there shouldn't be any more zombies busting in here because we haven't done the bolt cutter section. Bolt cutter soul reaver. Alright, you're still the club door. Although I forgot I could just go in that room because I've unlocked the heart key side of it. Oh, that's where that body would normally be. I guess there's like a box here that triggers Leon's reaction even if the body isn't there. That poor man died just trying to get that herb in him, son. Trying to get that herb in him, but it was too dry. If only he had some ranch dressing or something. he could have done it. Vegetables can be a bit dry. Maybe an oil and vinaigrette or something, man. Give him something to work with. Oh, you're a bolt cutter door. That's interesting, I guess. Okay, still won't let me examine that guy. Okay. How long have I been playing? Almost a half hour. Boys, and we ain't achieved nothing. We've been too busy being spoiled. Being spoiled. I guess I'll grab these now since I'm running through here. I'm telling you. Oh, Mr. X is going to be so mad when he finds out we came into this room while he wasn't here to get aggro, son. He's going to rush to the forums to call it cheating. I ain't got no club key. I reckon. Please don't let there be any more items. Ugh. See, this amount of items is what they needed to give you in that damn City of the Dead mod. It'd be just enough to deal with those hordes of enemies. Okay, I think it's time to finally face additional enemies. You're like, oh, there are enemies in this game, Uncle Tiffy. I didn't realize. I thought you were playing peaceful mode. I guess we need to bring... I have to go use this key, too. There's so many things I have to do to be responsible. To be responsible. I promise the next one we do, I'll crank her to the nuts. Son. Okay, which of these do we want? If we use it in slot 3, we can get a rocket launcher. I mean, it's not that I necessarily desperately need that rocket launcher, but it would be satisfying to have. Because otherwise, what are we getting? Some gunpowders? Yeah, I'm more of a rocket launcher man. You know I'm a Stinger missile man, is what George Clooney would say. You know, brother, where art thou? If they tried to hand him like a bazooka or this. I think this is called the Flash style rocket launcher. I think it was popularized by the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Commando. And that's why the Japanese game developers put it in the original Resident Evil. Yeah, everyone's just feels so fucking terrible for you, buddy. I promise. I promise. We're all getting together to bake you a cake. Oh, let's look at the hiding places before I save. Don't want to, once again, don't want to squander this save. I'm not even bothering to mix my heals or anything, man. It doesn't even feel like randomizer. It's like, remember in Space Jam? You're like, oh, this will be good. Tempeh's going to justify this mess with a Space Jam reference. No, in Space Jam, the evil aliens told Michael Jordan that if they won the basketball game, he had to come, quote unquote, work at their amusement park. And the quote unquote ride he was part of is he was like chained down. And then the little shitty alien kid like got to run up a flight of stairs and dunk on him and act like they were hot shit. That's what this randomizer is for me. I've never had such an abundance. Okay, well, we're going to want these 2 keys because we don't know where we're going to encounter doors. As far as fighting foes, which I hear is not the only way to survive this horror, but it probably don't hurt. Gotta mix your RPG heals, boys. Let's just take a hand grenade. We got 100. We could just blow up a couple of zombies for fun and profit. Okay, when I was going up the stairs, I saw some needle cartridges that wasn't there. What are you doing, man? I didn't even want you to fall. It's the first time I've ever wanted him to not fall downstairs like peeling potatoes. And he had to do it to me. You knew he had to do it to me. I can't remember if he stands back up or not. He doesn't. What, you shit your pants when you fell downstairs? That's embarrassing, man. Have some dignity in your undeath. I'm gonna break this knife in the crack of your ass, son. Like Grandma Clump from the Nutty Professor. You'll walk over here, but you'll limp back. He won't even do that. He won't even do that. Right, Window Coon? I guess let's just go ahead and deal with this lady. I don't know how many of these knives I even need to save for Billy Birkin now. All the shit that's going on. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, we all just never stop feeling bad for you. God, I am exhausted picking all these. Okay, I'm going to make y'all a promise because this has to be getting tedious even for y'all. I'm just going to have to stop picking up every item unless it's something rare. This has turned into like Diablo 2 with a max magic find build, son. I'm running around picking up all these whites and greens when it's completely unnecessary. Son, I just need to pick up any unique items. Maybe yellow items. Well, the greens in Diablo 2 were set items, I just remembered. It was the blue items that were just generic magic items. I'm glad I could educate you kids on your Diablo 2s. I don't even care about that white gunpowder, man. Oh, you're a club key door now. That's fun. You lose contact with someone over one summer vacation, and when you get back to school, all of a sudden they're a club key door. Alright, well at least we know this will still be Devil's Cry. Well, maybe. And what do they cry about? Uh-huh. Things I have to have, huh? Things I have to have. Hey, speaking of things I have to have. Well, let's check up here before we do anything else. Okay, ink ribbon, gotcha. Oh, hey, you. That means I can get to the STARS office already. Neat.
What in the...
I guess a flashbang grenade would be fun to have. Well, there's the West office door, son. Any survivors? Liquors are bad. Don't be a liquor. Don't tell me what to do, son. If my waifu's anniversary's coming up, don't you tell me not to be a liquor. I gotta show her that I care. With my tongue. Of course, the one damn card suit key I need is not there. You know, I never really noticed this bloody clock. You know that's from Resident Evil 7. I think everything in this room is from Resident Evil 7. Are we gonna find one of them moss monsters in here? Are we gonna find Jack? I think that's his name. I've only ever played through Resident Evil 7 once. I didn't much care for it. That game was designed for people to be wearing a VR headset and filming themselves for YouTube. Because it constantly does shit where, like, it tries to jump scare you or have something shoved in your face. Mainly Jack's fists. As he spins you around and cold cocks you. Hey. Additional knives. I guess we should open all the lockers. Oh, normally a body falls out. Leon even reacted to it. Even though it didn't. I went in the wrong direction. Capsule computers. That's how you remember that lock. The stock and the two smoking barrels, you're on your own. Uh-huh. Portable safes. I don't know nothing about no portable safe, man. Maybe you should have had one in the room for demonstration purposes. What a depressing shower room. And you're right next to the hot water heater, son. That's the OSHA. OSHA wouldn't know what to do. They got in this room. They just collapse on the ground shaking. There's just so many violations to write up. I want you to grab that damn knife in this place. Flashbangs and knives. The RPD story. Boys, if I find a shotgun, I'm going to be crafting the most shotgun bullets. Everybody's favorite. The spots where you expect there to be an item, there isn't. That's how they get you. Yeah, you're real fucking scary up there on the roof. Everybody shitting their pants in real time. Just threw him like peeling potatoes. Get off the ceiling, you nut! I'm hoping this knife is enough to kill him, and if it's not, I've got a backup prepared. Okay. Well, I need inventory space now, so you're gone. Let's see what kind of key doors you got down here. Mm-hmm. Okay, we need the bolt cutters. So the library is super off. No, I forgot the spade key will get us in there from the main entrance. So never mind. Library's back on the menu, boys. Looks like the library bunch is back on the menu. Regular gunpowders don't do it for me anymore. Hey, the bolt cutters. Never mind. Woohoo, just what I needed. I hope that doesn't break. Is that additional bolt cutters? How many pairs of bolt cutters did I need? Are they a one-time use consumable? Oh, hey. Isn't that ironic? You're inside of a room that's normally locked by the very thing. It's like that time Kramer's friend in Seinfeld was trying to return those pants, but he dropped them when he was running down a subway tunnel. And he sold the story to Peterman. You crowd remember Seinfeld? I can't even step foot in there. I have no inventory space and I must weep. Oh yeah, don't forget. We need to bust this here door open. In fact, yeah, we could just make a break through the library. That bunch won't mind. They've always been real amicable in the library. Library bunch. Are you in there? Are y'all being a bunch of huge assholes? Okay, I need you eventually. Eventually. Oh my god. Well, what's inside of this then? Let's see. The fish and the lobster made a potion in the A scenario. This is the truth. Okay, got a flashbang in there. I see, I see. Okay, go ahead and open this. Hopefully that means the other door is the last spade key door, so it's the last one we have to worry about. If I'm going to fight the library bunch, I have to do it with hand grenades, son. I'm all out of horseshoes. Okay, well, she's just going to stand there. I ain't going to bother her. Already can't stand her, so she could just stand there. I say. Let's do some more door unlocking. I guess we should... Well, I want to trigger the helicopter, but we haven't triggered... Well, you don't have to talk to Marvin. I forgot. Even in the base game, you can just ignore him after you go through the library. So I don't know if triggering the helicopter cutscene will crash the game or not. Okay, this should be the last use of the spade key. Okay, good. Get the hell out of my inventory. I need Harrison Ford to kick that key out of my inventory. I hear that helicopter primed and ready. Freddy. Raccoon Magazine. Seems real interesting. The Lion of Raccoon City. Is this like self-insert fan fiction? About your lion Sona? Your lion first Sona? If so, you should hang out with Squall Lionheart from Final Fantasy VIII. You'd have a mutual bonding point, son. He could tell you all about Griever. And how he has all the Chaos Emeralds and a katana sword. Okay, Namsku is the person that made this randomizer. So, that's the person I get to yell at. It's important in a 10th playthrough for me to have someone to yell at and blame all of my mistakes on. Like, my main mistake this time has been not making the settings hard enough. 6 to 11. Good Final Fantasies. Good Final Fantasies. Of course, that's what was in there. Why would it be anything else? Why would it be anything else? How could it possibly be anything? You know what we actually don't have a lot of? Just handgun ammo. So many backup weapons. Okay, let's see. I want to run around there and use the bolt cutters. Is Marvin gonna... Okay, good. We activated the Marvin trigger. He's like, Rookie, I'm gonna have to burn all my meter. Oh, I ain't safe on startup, Rookie. I ain't safe on startup. Okay, back to storing shit. Okay, we're gonna open a door with you. We saw a diamond. Oh, it was up there in the library bunch region. I remember now. I remember now. We're not going there just yet. Well, if we wanted to go into the east hallway and use the bolt cutters, there's going to be zombies coming in through the windows now that we've... Well, no, we still haven't... Not until we trigger the helicopter cutscene and it's talking to Claire outside will the zombies start populating there. So we should be good at just a naked run. Since we shouldn't have nobody bothering us. Oh, I forgot I had the club key. I could have just took a shortcut. I could have took a shortcut. Enjoy the ambience. I think the biggest adversity I'm going to face in this randomized playthrough is not having any justifiable excuse to bitch and moan, son. It's the lifeblood of the 10th Fate channel. Without the bitching and moaning, what's left? Gameplay? Gameplay in a 10th Fate video? You're like, that doesn't even make sense. Not making shit up, Uncle 10th Fate. You're killing us. Okay, what do we want to take? We're going to go combat the library bunch. Do we need to combat the library bunch? Should we just trigger the outside events? Yeah, let's do that first. We've got the fuse. What do we want to take? I guess this thing. Well, we can mix all kinds of handgun ammunition, I've just now realized. We've got plenty to choose from as far as gunpowders go. We've even been passing up on gunpowders. That's how spoiled we are. Although, we got to make sure we bring the correct gun. We have to go make sure we go full Waltz and Matilda, son. Jolly swagmen, I know. Jolly swagmen, no. Camping beside their billabongs. And there's some zombies in there, too. We could get them all together in a big bunch and blow them up with a hand grenade. It would be quite satisfying. Quite satisfying. Tell you what, we're just making a run through there to get the doors open more than anything. So let's not worry as much about inventory space. And just bring the good guns, son. Grandma's coming over for Christmas dinner, so get the good guns out. No 9mm when Grandma's coming over, son. She'll be like, watch that weak-ass shit. What am I supposed to do with that? Get that pea shooter out of here. You're killing me. God help you if you bring 22. Even if it's long rifle. She's like, the only thing long you're going to get is an ass whipping. You try to intimidate somebody with that weak-ass shit. I like your Gun Otaku Grandma. Gun Otaku Okasan. Oh, I could crank the tool. I completely forgot. BioRand brand lock. I am enjoying all these little touches. All we got to do is apply the final touches. A chicken in the kitchen is making all the sound. The randomizer was done while we were sitting around. Gunpowder white. Claire? You gonna come talk to me? I was about to say.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin.
Well, I got both fuses now.
Damn it.
Also, this door isn't even locked. Could I have walked through this door at the beginning of the game? Although there is a rule in the strange rules to not place that fuse before you're ready to, so that probably would have caused problems. Well, look at this. You just got the door open for me, son. Talk about polite. Talk about polite. I got no wooden boards for you, buddy. Sorry to be the one to tell you this. Where you at? You nut. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then there's this asshole. Excuse me, I introduced you and everything, son. You're gonna make me look bad on Penn and Teller's bullshit. Where did you go? Oh, hey. Sweetheart. Ain't you purty? Ain't you purty? Yeah, pretty fucking dead. Considering she was a zombie before, that's saying something. Don't try to hide in that office, son. Face your fears. Get shot in the face by Leon Kennedy like a man. A zombified man. I didn't properly predict the swagger of his torso. Hey, how you doing? I appreciate you waving, but this ain't a parade, son. This is combat. This is combat. You ever play the Atari 2600? Son, combat on the 2600. You'd be surprised how much you can get out of that game if it's the 1980s and you're a little feller, son. Try the invisible tanks mode. They only become visible when you're shooting. It's true. Okay, before anything else, we'll pop in here. Oh, I forgot the fuse box is hid around the corner. Oh no, I used the break hallway fuse. They're not rated for the same number of ohms. They're Kathy Wraith. Tried my best to make a Khajiit joke in there. Hopefully no Elder Scrolls fans are watching. You're like, well, I was Uncle Tenfei. But now I'm going to Elder Scroll my web browser to a different YouTube video. Real discerning, them Elder Scrolls fans that watch RE2 randomizers on occasion, son. They hold themselves to a high standard. Now, why can't I have that old-fashioned wrench? If I was David King from Outbreak, son, I'd be tossing them left and right. Okay, is there anything I want out of this rich, rich bounty? I don't want to go in there because that guy we let fall over that desk is back in there. For a second, I thought he put his hat back on his head, and I was going to call shenanigans. Chapeau shenanigans, I think they're known as. Big gunpowders. Combat knives. We're going to fight Billy B eventually, so I guess we might as well use every knife we have on him. Well, I guess there's no reason not to clean this place out. Cleaning out the ladies' room. The less popular sequel to Poison Smoking in the Boys' Room. What are we leaving here? Just more garbage to have. I guess I could combine you with that red herb I just picked up. Since I don't have enough healing items in my box. It wouldn't be a Tenfei RE2 randomizer playthrough if I didn't have more healing items than I could ever hope to use. Burning a hole in my item box. Okay, the list of strange rules also said not to trust the map color. Because normally if you pick up every item in a room, it turns blue. So that the Earth Cave vampire can finally tolerate it. Oh, they let you keep going outside? No, never mind. Just because they didn't stack a bunch of shit in front of it doesn't mean you could just go outside. Idiot. God. You ain't gonna catch nobody outside. How about that? How about that? Okay, we need to head up to the library and teach that bunch a lesson or two, son. So get me some combination of ordnance. Oh yeah, we could also crank the tool. If we crank the tool upstairs, we can get to Brian Irons' office, although we can't guarantee that the heart key will open it. I am curious what's up there, though, so I am going to take that with me. for a second. Yeah, let's check that first. I'm just going to bring Matilda with me to make me comfortable, son. Just a little bit of waltzing. Not enough that the squatter on his thoroughbred has to bring all 3 of the troopers. Maybe just Trooper 1. If Trooper 2 shows up, I'm going to be like, man, you guys are trying too hard, son. Oh no, I forgot zombies were real. Real huge assholes. I fucked told him. Okay. Crank that shit. Now, we can't jump down the ladder or climb down the ladder on the roof that collapses. What a neat Dutch camera angle we're getting as I crank that shit, son. Soldier Boy knows. Soldier Boy knows. Releasing his own game console in real time. Soldier Boy knows. Probably should have saved before I ran over here and did all this ignorant nonsense, but it's not like I won't find enough items to cover myself. Plus, there's an item box in here because Brian Irons' office is just free now. Ricky O came and knocked the wall down and told us we were all free. So if the text is red, does that mean... Oh, this is actually talking about the lack of bathrooms and such. Are you going to talk about the OSHA violations in the shower room? You kids can pause that and read it if you really need to. Although I'll probably refer to you as Rita Repulsa if you do. And if you happen to be a Power Rangers fan, I know how badly being called that will hurt you. Oh, hey. The Statue King's arm. That's kind of cool. That's kind of a fun thing to find. To have. Right? Dear Chan. Can't pick up nothing in Brian Irons' office today. Let's talk to Toru-chan. Oh no, Toru-chan, you've been locked up. Just like Mr. Satan was at one time. But not anymore. Ooh. You're all free now, Tiger Coon. Toru-chan. Oh, you had the lion medallion. That's, you know, real clever when you think about it. What's it going to take to modify the game so that the lion medallion becomes the tiger medallion? If I get a petition for it, I know that Sagat will sign it. And Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes. I know he'll be on board. And Poe from the Kung Fu Panda. I hear he's a real big fan of Tigerus's. And if he's not, well, it's better late than never for him to get on the tiger train, son. Oh, also I found a grenade launcher. I guess I could acknowledge that. A power weapon! You don't look very impressed, dear Chan. I need to look up the Japanese word for deer, son. I'm not being weebish enough. Let us save. Someday we'll be done picking up items, I promise. I promise. Let's see if any of these doors up here require certain keys or actions. Certain keyframes to be opened. Just don't approach the ladder, and we'll be fine. I could make a mess of acid rounds with all these white gunpowders I'm finding. Oh, the other key. Neat. So many ink ribbons. So many ink. Okay, there's another bolt cutter door. So that's kind of cool, I guess. What are you so mad about? Because I ran past you earlier? Sweetheart? Huh? You gotta learn how to play the game, baby. You gotta learn how to play the game. Can I really not hit you for right there? What an asshole. What a fiery asshole. Son, he must have eaten Taco Bell last night because he's got that fiery asshole. Or he is one. They say you are what you eat, after all. Okay. Get me my Matilda. I'm feeling a waltz. I guess we could back it up with the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher Matilda combo is not bad. I've got all these flame rounds too. The gangle men won't know I hit them, boys. The gangle men won't know I hit them. You out here? Let me put that fire out for you, sweetheart. Let me do you a favor. I'll do you fast, zombie old pal.
What the?
Yeah, you're real fucking shocked, Leon. You're real fucking shocked. Deader than a conch. Let's go take care of your friend real quick before I go looking for new fat loot venues. So before I start investing in more fat loot futures. How did he miss? The 3-tap, son, like a professional. Leon the professional, they'll call me. If they, you know, don't get sued for copyright infringement. How are you still alive? Damn. Jill Valentine never so tenacious. I like how you left your legs back here, son. A farewell to legs is what they'll call his autobiography. All right, what's going on downstairs? Is him downstairs? Okay, well, we need the heart key, like usual. But not for that side. Not for this side. Okay. So, okay, this is where we would get the safe combination if we weren't already cool enough to have it not randomized. Son, another tool. You think they could add some variety, some 9-inch nails? I ain't allowed to jump over this! Man, you crowd are the worst. Now I got to do even more backtracking to my item box, man. The kids ain't gonna put up with it. I'm telling you. The next one of these I cook up, we're gonna have to get serious. What do we need? This and the bolt cutters. Shouldn't be any zombies upstairs yet because we're breaking the sequence so badly, son. Lincoln Park, there's another band to reference. Interesting. Interesting. I guess I could throw these away because even if I need them, there's another pair in the laundry room. My backup bolt cutter, son. I don't know, like the way you're looking at me, Mannequin Chan. Jesus, man, Jesus. Hey, boards, remember those? You're like, yeah, you need to stop more zombies from getting in, Uncle Tenfei. Fighting for your life, are you? Oh, the store's just open. It's just open. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? You know I don't have enough inventory space to justify running out here, but we gotta try. We gotta at least try. Oh, hey! Spark shot condenser. Need I remind Andy that he got me the spark shot condenser when I need the spark shot? What am I going to condense, Andy? I guess I could have brought the large gear here. Solid Snake was hinting at it, but I didn't pick up on it. And he refused to say it outright. It was like trying to get your lady friend to just admit where she wants to go out to eat. son. She wants you to say it so that she can sigh and say, I guess. And then if anything goes wrong, son, she could blame you for it, son. Classic lady friend dining selection maneuver. I need that battery, not the knife. Fine, fine, fine. They say a knife's a terrible thing to waste, but I've got more than enough. More than plenty. Good and plenty. I'm just going to throw these acid rounds away. Acid rounds are acid rounds, but the gunpowders could be mixed into anything. They could even be mixed into acid rounds. You know how much I've wanted some of those. So we've fought like, what, 6 zombies so far? In this whole hour I've dragged this out. Good times, good times. You know what? I just realized I was worried I wouldn't have anything to bitch and moan about. But I'm bitching and moaning about the lack of things to bitch and moan about, son. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I could go buy the item box, but I'm praying that this will just use up this damn heart key. And I'll be free of it. The burden on my heart of this key will finally be unleashed. Yep. Liquors that I'm not particularly acquainted with. Okay, more knives, more flashbangs, more flame rounds. Another hand grenade. I like gunpowder yellows. I would pick up those flame rounds, and I'm going to pick up those flame rounds. Boom, boom. Okay. How many medallions have we got? We found the lion medallion at the tiger. The unicorn one is up there in the library adjacent room. So I'm going to guess the maiden medallion must just be in the library with the candlestick and Colonel Mustard. He does tend to hang out there with the periodicals and such. He enjoys reading the farmer's almanacs and predicting the future of weather, like they somehow always manage to do. Okay, we need you. We can go ahead and place that along the way. We're going to use you. Nothing but key items today. The maiden medallion might be in its vanilla spot, for all I know. For all I know. I'm the last one to learn these things. Okay, we're going to bring you. And, well, I was going to say my G launcher. Launcher like G did. You know what? We don't got to bring any of that. Because flame rounds one-shot zombies. So really, that's all we need. Is you and... Well, how many zombies are we about to encounter? The library bunch is 3 if we take out the ass eater. And... yeah, that's about it. So, let us store that many. We have that many in store. Go ahead and place you. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, his legs are gone. His legs are gone. Environmental storytelling, I'd like to think. Alright, old King Droll. He's like, you know damn well that's not my name, damn. And now you wish to pluck my scepter. Does your avarice know no bounds? Oh, it's a cannon-ass scepter. Which means we can get the STARS badge. We ain't even been to STARS office, man. It's too much. I'm overwhelmed with abundance. I've just thought of a new analogy this playthrough is. It's like that Twilight Zone where the gangster dies and goes to what he thinks is heaven, where he always wins, but then he's like, wait, if I always win, there's no adversity. The human condition! And then Rod Sterling comes out and is like, yeah, get fucked, shitlord. Oh, I was trying to place that medallion. I'm Rod fucking Sterling. I hope you learned your lesson. Wait till the little kid at the cornfield God Power shows up. Uh-huh. You won't know what the hell's happening. You won't know what the hell's happening when Rod Sterling gets a hold of you. Oh, you want to read books because everyone's been real shitty to you, including your hateful wife, and a bomb went off while you were in a bank safe? Well, too bad your glasses broke. You're just going to have to beat off the Playboys. Large print Playboys. Or you could be like Abe Lincoln from Robin Hood Men in Tights, remember? He had his own unique way of looking at lady magazines on the toilet. The ye old toilet. All I really want is this yellow gunpowder, because I want to make shotgun shells and magnum bullets if I ever have shotguns and magnums. Spark Shot Magnum could show up. They're a member of Wolves Can't Fly. This is rich lore you're getting, son. You know what? I never dealt with this lady. No, I did. I did deal with that lady. I've triple guessed myself. Okay, we could go ahead and detonate this thing. There's going to be a single liquor that bothers us. I know exactly how to deal with that. Single female liquors. Jumping on their clients. Being inside-out assholes. And being self-reliant. I wrote myself to a corner. That little jingle. I immediately realized it. I immediately realized the folly of my ways. And the justice of my culture. Okay, if we're going to be dealing with that liquor, we need one more flame round and a knife. Not one of the good knives, though. Get one of the shitty knives. Alright, this looks good so far. I don't think there was any other doors other than the Diamond Key door. Diamond Dallas door was up there. I think he's the lead singer of Three Doors Down. He's one of the three doors. Ink ribbons, my God. Used to be an ink ribbon was a big deal, son. That's inflation. That's inkflation, son. Alright. I ain't gonna look until I place this STARS badge, son. Don't talk to me before I've placed my STARS badge. And what is our reward? Oh, wow. Yes, sir. Alright. Chris is in Europe. Drowning in European ladies. As you do. The main reason you visit Europe. You're like, what about their culture? Are drowning in ladies not culture? Excuse me? Are we changing the definitions of words now? Well, there's more flame rounds, so me trying to ration them out didn't matter at all. Alright, so this would be the other safe if we didn't know. I know Wesker's secret hiding places. Oh, it's just the Rising Rookie film. I think I'll leave that be. I don't want to be caught with that in my pockets, son. I ain't got plausible deniability. For why I got a picture of the Rising Rookie Rebecca Chambers in her sweaty basketball uniform. I can't resist a big gunpowder. It's one of my weaknesses. Oh no, there's so many. Why must it be so irresistible? And I still need this damn unicorn medal. Okay, it's fine. Library bunch. You crowd in here being huge assholes. Speaking of huge assholes, I hear the ass-eating zombie going to town, son. Excuse me, ass-eating zombie. I know you like to go through the motions, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And a fat chubs to grow on. You can do it, buddy. Stand to deliver. How are you going to reach these kids? Son, ain't never going to learn damn calculus now you give up like that. That's awful. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had the damn tool. I could just move this bookshelf for fun. I was the biggest tool of all, as always. Anything in the secret crevices I need to know about? Crevice inspector here. Every nook and cranny requires my discerning eye. Alright, nothing else over here. Still diamond doors left. Hey, buddy. Here, you earned it. Look at him. He tried to no-sell it, but he couldn't do it. It's like when somebody eats a really spicy chicken wing and tries to act like it's nothing, but then, like, they start crying and snot starts running out of their nose and they shit their pants. When they start farting blood, you got them, son. That's the #1 sign that you can't handle a spicy chicken wing. It's farting blood. Okay, what are you crowd hiding in here that I have to have? Alright. Althena fires her bow at the D's nut snake on the A scenario. No, you're not vanilla. You're not vanilla at all. Excuse me? I believe there's supposed to be a liquor here that I barely know. Okay, where is the medallion then? Now we have a problem. I've been so busy running around, not being able to carry all these items. You know what? It could be up in the clock tower. Oh, hey, the key to the parking garage car. That's kind of neat. I have the feeling the signal from the key fob won't be strong enough to reach all the way down to the parking garage. Okay. We still haven't picked... Yeah, let's grab the unicorn medal while I'm thinking about it. Here. Henry and Margaret won't know what the hell to think this playthrough. I've got so many items. Even Henry is like, well, Margaret, I guess he could stand to, you know, if you use a few bullets here and there, he ain't got to be quite that miserly. Maybe the overabundance of items in this particular randomizer will finally be the thing to get Henry to change his way of thinking, son. Stop hoarding them elixirs. Fire a magnum bullet just for fun. Clean your item box. Okay, let's go place the large gear, and then I'm going to be at a loss. I have so many items, I don't even know where my key items are. Okay, here you are. Yeah, there's nothing left to crank. I mean, the club key door over here doesn't matter because we've already plucked that room clean. Licked it to the bone. I'm praying that the item up in the clock tower will be the maiden medallion. The maiden abyss medallion. Okay, I just had to check. We'll have the team up with that little robot boy with the blaster arm and the little rabbit creature. Nanachi? Nanachi? I haven't watched the second season of Made in Abyss. I haven't had, like, the mental fortitude to do it, son. Made in Abyss isn't an anime you just sit down to watch to have a good time. Son, you got to be in a certain mindset. Whenever we make it to Billy B, it's going to be a situation now. Oh, I can't place this yet. Okay. Okay, where is the maiden medallion now? I guess I'm going to assume it's just in a room somewhere. And I just haven't seen it yet. Because there's so many items to pick up. We've finally reached the true difficulty of this piss easy randomizer that I made. Yeah, give me the full heal. Well, the only thing I could think is for me to just run around in silence until I find it and then jump cut ahead for you, crowd. Because if you've managed to put up with over an hour of this nonsense so far, then I can't subject you to watching me just run around, running my mouth. You're like, but no, the 10 fake experience. The 10 fake experience! Oh. I was just running around randomly. I was actually thinking about the hidden drawer down here that we can now open. Since I found the hiding places film, I was like, oh, I bet it's there. And I was running down there so excited, and I realized I just kind of grabbed it at random. I didn't have my headphones on or nothing. So, okay, good. We can get back to the intense challenge that is this initial blind randomizer attempt. Yeah, that's about right. It's about right. It's about right. If I'd have opened that drawer without finding the mating medallion and that was what was in there, I might have been truly broken. That might have been the randomized combat knife that broke the 10 phase back, son. Okay. We're finally ready to advance the game state. Marvin, are you excited? I'm telling you, Billy B's not going their way to hit him. I coming there with all them knives, son. But first, we got to see just how much stuff they give us on the way to get to Billy B. The path to Billy B is paved with random items. All right, we need to bring our stars badge down there on our first trip to look at things with our eyes. I left the stars badge. We're just going to have to assume that there was nothing. It's our only hope. I've been staggering my saves, so if somehow it was a critical item that's going to be locked up down here, then we could load a previous save, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's like a knife, maybe an ink ribbon, son. Just think of how desperately we could use another ink ribbon. Oh. There's one of Hunk Boys dropped his home movies here on the stairs. Brandon Small spilling out his home movies, son. Oh. We're just allowed to take what's in there? We don't even need to place the badge? Is that correct? Spark shot needles, huh? As always, my favorite Back to the Future 2 OC character, Spark shot needles. Alright, I'm thinking Billy B. We go down there with a mess of flashbangs and some knives. Call it a day. Cut the gizzard out of him. Everyone knows Billy B's biggest weakness is his gizzard, son. It's the reason he doesn't go to KFC. Do they still sell chicken gizzards at KFC? As far as I'm aware, Bojangles has never sold them. The ghost of Major Beauregard Jangles wouldn't stand for such an affront to his fine chicken and biscuit delicatessen. Lord have mercy. I guess we'll bring one healing item as a joke. Okay, I'm thinking knife, 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 knife. Flashbang, flashbang. Oh, it's going to be justice. There's going to be justice dealt out to Billy Birkin today, son. This is going to be revenge for that terrible, terrible fight from the City of the Dead mod that I spent several hours losing my mind trying to complete before I just cheated with a minigun. Spark shot needles down here too, huh? And another flashbang just in case. And another full heal just in case. Damn. I can't believe these are like the default settings for item placement. I'm telling you, I guess they banked a lot on the enemy randomizer Giving you a lot more challenge. I wish I'd have known. I'd have never turned it off. Just like I turned you crowd off the Tenfei channel with this boring mess.
Bricks won't work on this thing. No choice. Gotta take it down.
Oh, I thought for sure that flashbang go off before he hit me. My frame data wasn't quite right. Is that the first time we've took damage? Is that the first time Leon Scott Kennedy has bled this playthrough? Because I'd believe it. I'd believe it. Flashbang justice, my man. Flashbang justice. And somehow we won.
Somebody's watching me.
Yeah, well, it ain't the Tenfei viewers, I can tell you that. And I don't blame them. What a mess. Okay, I guess we'll take things that seem interesting. We'll take things that seem interesting. I can't. There's so many spark shot needles. If we get the spark shot in before the sewers, the G mutants are not going to be happy. They're not big fans of the spark shot. They barely tolerate the flamethrower. If we ever get a spark thrower or a bolt thrower, which is an actual weapon you can get in Saga Frontier, fun fact. Fun fact, you were like, I was on board with this terrible half-assed piss easy baby mode randomizer on Tenfei, but once you started referencing Saga Frontier, I'm out. No sir, I've got more self-respect than that as a Tenfei viewer. Uh-huh. I guess we could trade a knife that's about to break for a knife that's slightly less about to break. Them's the knife breaks, as they say. Well, one thing I could say, the game hasn't crashed. For as much bitching and moaning as I'm dispensing, the game has yet to crash. That's more than we could say with the old randomizer. Once again, not to disparage Ben Powell, even if he does spell his first name with 2 N's. Quite unnecessarily, I'd like to add. As a fellow Ben, I'm allowed to critique that. Let's go activate Ada Wong upstairs. I guess we do have the crank already. Although we're not far from the spot where you would get that normally. So, I don't know. I don't know what it tells you. Hey, no wooing. You crowd are gonna get written up. Oh. Okay, now we have to find the parking lot keycard reader. I guess this door would be open if Leon has access to Brian Irons' office. It would make sense. And this is open too. That gives us an easy route to another safe box. Also, it could just let us go back upstairs without doing any of the garage shit. I just realized somebody left a knife in the ashtray. They were trying to get across the message, son, about the dangers of smoking. Well, you know I gotta have these spark shot needles. How could I live without them? How could I live without them? Oh, I was hoping they would change this to just talk about how big a shit heel Brian Irons is. All right. Oh, yeah, we got that key fob, too. Now, we can't actually access the rest of the basement until Ada Wong appears. Her presence unlocks these doors. So, in the meantime, let's keep investigating. I mean, it's got to be in this room, right? Otherwise, how the hell is this going to work? Or maybe they want me to sequence break. This feels like entrapment. You crowd are trying to make me think I'm supposed to be sequence breaking, and then the moment I do, you're going to be like, oh, the game crashed. Tee-hee. You shouldn't have not followed the correct sequence, tee-hee. We got you good. Like you knew we would. Will the game allow me to place the large gear now? Do I have to activate Mr. X first? That's the question on everybody's mind. You're like, I wasn't thinking that, Uncle Tefe. Just so you know. Well, I want to see what's in that damn trunk. I'm extra double curious now. You think the rain would wash some of this grime off of Leon's uniform? First day on the job and he's already soiled his uniform, son. You better be glad Martin's just a zombie now. That's the actual reason Marvin... I keep switching between calling them Martin and Marvin. Is actually mad at Leon. It's not because he became an undead zombie. It's that Leon was disrespecting the uniform. Yes, sir. Just what I needed. Woohoo. Etc., etc. Super Mario 64, etc., etc. If that thing isn't here, it's got to be somewhere in this room, and I'm just not seeing it, right? Oh. I just thought that was part of the environment. I'm so used to seeing the environment that way. It looks like it could be like an electric car charger, although I don't believe they had electric cars in 1998.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
You tell her, Leon. She'll respect you someday. Somebody threw away a perfectly good hand grenade. That's so wasteful. If George Costanza took that hand grenade out of the trash, it'd be such a social faux pas. But he'd be like, Jerry, it was sitting right at the top. It was on top of a newspaper, Jerry. Don't tell Mr. Vandelay of Vandelay Industries. I'll never get that latex salesman job. If he knows I'm a garbage can grenade fisher. Hey, Ben Botticelli. Bye, Ben Botticelli. Enjoy hell. He's like, I won't. He's going to do an investigative expose on hell. He's going to ask Satan the hard-hitting questions, son. Asking him why he's still seething and coping about God. Talking shit to him and his friends and casting them down into the pit. I like how, like, all of human history, according to Christianity, is just that one angel is so butthurt that God didn't want to be BFFs that he decided he was going to do everything he could to drag all of humanity into eternal torment and suffering, separated from God. He's basically trying to turn all of us away from God to not be God's BFFs, son. The No Godzilla Allowed Club. He's got that piece of paper hung up there. All right, the zombies in the shooting range are going to activate because we have the diamond key. So let's keep that in mind. We're going to need ordnance, and luckily that's something I have in abundance, or at least the means to craft ordnance. Yeah, I still got flame rounds for days, so I ain't worried about them. I ain't worried about them. All right, that should be good. I really do wish we'd found the shotgun before the grenade launcher, even though the grenade launcher is incredibly useful, especially when you have this abundance of grenades. Shotgun's still cooler. The grenade launcher is Frieza, but the shotgun is cooler. That makes the Magnum king cold. All the King Cold fans in the audience agreeing. They're like, finally! King Cold getting the recognition he deserves. Is this going to be... Oh! I guess I keep forgetting that you don't always need the keys that you think you need. I wish a zombie would knock that door open, son. Ooh, my wish came true. And I must have been a double good boy because I got a 2x wish multiplier. Try to get your zombie incinerating multiplier even higher. Well, 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 well. Oh, big gunpowders. I love you so. This is so many items in one, like, spot. I'm telling you. And nothing in here. That's how it is. Feast or famine. Swords to plowshares. Alright, let's see if we can't do something with the dogs. Another big guy. Look, wait for me to grab that so somebody's hand can come out and grab me and spook me. Uh-huh. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to write the most tickets to this crowd of wooing. They don't understand. They don't understand. Okay, at least we had the diamond key. There's still another diamond key door, huh? Interesting. I don't know if I've ever walked over here. Hey. Bye. Inu-chan. Hey, the spark shot. Good job, Andy. You saved my birthday. I mean, it doesn't mean I don't want the bowling alley ass cake. I'm just saying. Oh, the other crank spot. You'll love to see it. Yep. He's cranking it. I just noticed it's like a folding deck chair. No, it's not. It's a table. Idiot. Idiot. Zombies, are you animated? Yes, you are. And now you're not. Or not for long, at least. This is the part where you fall down. Idiot. Wasting everybody's damn time. I guess we gotta check all of these. Mm-hmm. One of them's got bugs in it. Oh, I want those. To have. To have! Might as well be using damn spark shot. I got some the spark shot needles set back in my box. The bugs! Told you, crowd, there were bugs, but you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? Are morgue doors actually rigged up like this, where when you pull the slab out, it makes the door go up? That's interesting. That's interesting. I guess a flashbang could be neat under the right circumstances. Hmm. He's mad. Can I spark shot you through that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Thunder and lightning. Okay. All right, we're on the same page. I ain't even put my condenser on there yet. Son, I spark shot raw. I say, you know, Leon is a man's man, son. He goes in raw with the spark shot. He's like, condensers are for squares, baby. If he was Austin Powers, he would say condensers were just from sailors. And if Vanessa Kensington, was that her name? Says not anymore, he'd be like, well, they should be, the filthy beggars. They spark shot from port to port. Your job relocation. You're relocated to the morgue because Brian Irons shot you in the back of the head. Okay, okay, dokey. Panic, panic. What's in here? Oh, thank God. Spark shot needles. The day is saved. The day is saved. Kato, do not disturb me. I am watching my tin for randomizer. I'm Inspector Clouseau, and this is how I talk. He became a Transylvanian vampire so quickly, nobody noticed. Not even Kato. Not even Kato noticed. Hey, gorgeous. How did he miss? Man, fuck you. Jumping ass dogs. I can't see you because you run around all scrambly there. I think this is the first time I've ever spark shot at a dog. It's very satisfying. If Garfield was listening on his second monitor, he's looking over now. The best part is, you know, they all deserve it because they're asshole Dobermans. If they were like corgis or something, I'd feel bad. I shot that one in the ass. I thought dogs like to be electrocuted at the base of their tails. I guess I'm wrong. Guess I'm wrong. See, how many more items can I pick up of all these things I'm passing? This too, I shall pass. Thunder God Kennedy, they call me, son. The most broken character in Final Fantasy Tactics. I guess some handgun bullets as a joke. Well, let's deal with this crowd in the garage. The garage crowd, we call them. In the UK. Hey, idiots. What's the range on the spark shot, I wonder? You think I could hit him with this big-ass reticle? Fuck you! I fucking told them! You crowd dead yet? That dog's had a bad day, son! He's got fire and lightning weakness, or electric, excuse me. Got my Pokemons mixed up. Okay, good. We slaughtered all those dogs in Minecraft. Minecraft doesn't really have dogs. I think it has wolves, doesn't it? Can't you, like, give bones to wolves and they'll, like, join you and be good friends? There are cats in Minecraft, too, aren't there? I really don't know a lot about modern-day Minecraft, son. I'm a 40-year-old boomer. You can't expect me to know nothing. Although I did originally play Minecraft back when it was just, like, the beta version. And you just had your, like, one island. Nah, I'm not that worried about that damn spark shot. Ammo. It was interesting. It was an interesting game back when you just had your one island. When you were island in the stream. And that is what you were. Okay. We're finally making some damn progress here. All right, what are we going to use on this crowd? There's so many to choose from. There's so many to choose from. Just going to throw some of these damn hand grenades that we've got about 70 of. And we might as well place this damn fuse while we're out there. Then we'll come back and investigate this region. I ain't even gonna look, son. YOLO! Just in case. And then, because I don't want him to miss out, let's open the shutter for Elliot. Give him a proper RPD Viking funeral. Yes, sir! He's in Raccoon Valhalla right now with the Raccoon Valkyries. And yes, they're cute anthropomorphic raccoon women. How did you know? How did you know? Okay. All right, we got to find the 2 Aegis conductor cubes now. We're conducting a conductor cube investigation. Wow, this room's surprisingly barren, all things considered. All things considered. Mm-hmm. Now remember, we could also use some of our abundance to, like, get Mr. X to stop bothering us all the time. Maybe that's what we could use these acid rounds for. If Snake's still listening, he's like, are they Metal Gear acid rounds? By chance? I'm asking for a friend named Otacon. Otacon's like, don't drag me into this, Snake. All right, we don't know what the doors will require down in the outside alley. So we might as well bring those with us. I don't know how much acid rounds upset Mr. X, but I like to think he doesn't enjoy them. Mainly because he's a huge asshole that I don't care for. In the meantime, let's not worry about it. Way ahead of you, Uncle Tiffany. I ain't been worried about this randomizer for the first 5 minutes. Okay, we're almost, well, I say we're almost at 2 hours, but a few minutes of that is me silently looking for the maiden medallion. We need that, what's his name, the asshole from Elden Ring, to tell me I'm maiden medallionless. It's a good joke we could have made. I can't be picking up all these items, man. It's too much. I see you out there waiting with hate in your heart. You're hating and waiting, son. It's the opposite of hating and patrolling.
You
Well,
bastard.
yeah, you tell him, Leon. You tell him. He deserves much worse.
What the? Shit.
If you're wondering why I waited so long, it's because they can't actually die until they're done doing their flopping animation. Until the cherry flopping daddies show up to declare a Zoot Suit riot. No, they'd have to sing a different song. But they'd still throw back a bottle of beer. I mean, you can't take that from them, son. They earned that. Okay, 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 okay. Guess we can drop off some of this precious garbage we picked up. Yep, yep. That's just poor maintenance, man. It has nothing to do with the outbreak. It's just a badly maintained ladder. I almost didn't read that. That's beautiful. It's the little things that make this piss easy. badly planned randomizer special, son. You got to take what you can when you're trying to entertain some crowd on YouTube. The most honorable action you can take. Hey, assholes. You want to fight? Ooh. Oh, she's tenacious, son. Cooter shot. Okay. If she can withstand a cooter shot, then she's probably dead. Cooter shot dead, we call that. Another full stack of hand grenade. Oh, hey! BioRand locker keycard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Ah, spark shot needles. Thank God. Thank God! Honestly, yeah, we don't even need a damn handgun anymore. What is left that I would need these to unlock? There's that one door in the west hallway that we don't need to open. So, I don't know where this needs to be used, but I don't think I need to be carrying it around all the time. Let's go use this. And there's going to be a liquor in the hallway, of course. So, let's be prepared for that. Let's have us a full, or at least a big knife. That'll make our knife the big knife. We can tenderize him with a hand grenade. We're eventually going to place that thing, but it's not the route we're currently taking. Okay. We got it. We got it by the ass. Just equip this one so when I throw it, it's going out of my inventories. And out of my life. Preemptively knocked that hat off his head. Oh, he's so mad he had the T-pose. I wonder if I broke something. Okay. I ain't gonna complain. You stand right there all day, baby. Now, there was a setting to make Mr. X not chase you, but I don't recall turning that on. So, God only knows what happened. Tell you what, I think Marvin Senpai deserves a proper send-off. So let's do that. Let's do that.
Marvin. Oh no.
Enjoyed
Lieutenant.
heaven?
I promise.
There's that first knife he tried to give us, son. God bless him, son. God bless him. All right, here is the current order of operations vis-a-vis this liquor. We're going to walk in here. I'm going to shoot him with an acid round. I'm going to throw a hand grenade at him, and then I'm going to cut the gizzard out of him, son. I'm going to cut the gizzard out of him. Oh, he had a bad day. He didn't even have a chance to spasm or nothing, son. We killed him so quick and so decisively. Total liquor annihilation, son. Okay, okay, okay. I think we've got everything out of here that we could possibly give a shit about, yeah. We're starting to approach that point where I'm wondering where the Aegis conductor cubes are. The one in the clock tower might still be cannon. Clock tower cannon, we call that. Trying to think of how many zombies we have to deal with. There's 2 in the room where the large gear normally is. There's going to be 2 up on the balcony. Well, we got more than enough acid rounds to deal with them, so it's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal. God, imagine if we weren't playing on hardcore difficulty. What would all those ink ribbons have begun? Because they don't exist in standard since you don't need them. They're woohoo, not what you needed. You know what? I'm going to grab the stars badge before I forget, just in case that is an actual item. Okay, I realized I didn't quite know what that was. But it was a knife. Imagine that. Remember, we can look at the map and actually see what the items we're not picking up are. That puts the Horizon Rookie film right there on the desktop. It desktop publishes it, son. You think we'll get the shotgun and the Magnum, like, at the very end? In the Billy B octagon, where you fight him there towards the end of the lab? Or maybe the Super Tyrant boss will just be holding them. And folding them. Can't resist some handgun bullets. Deadeye! Let's try that again. Deadeye! Alright, now that we've adjusted for parameters and such. Okay. Fun and games is one thing. But I do need to eventually hit you. There we go. And then there's this asshole. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Suck a dick. You too. I gotta say, it's satisfying to be able to bully the zombies so thoroughly. Almost forgot my large gear. Solid Snake couldn't have stopped himself from yelling. The small gear, Colonel. It's so convenient. I could put it in my glove box. Travel-sized gear. Ugh. They charge you so much if you have to check a big bag. I prefer a gear small enough for my carry-on.
Hope I don't have to write a report on this.
LOL, Leon, LOL. Alright, well there's one Aegis Conductor Cube. So now we get to play Where the Hell's the Other One? Everyone's favorite game. Where's that key item? I guess I'm going to have to go on another excursion. Where I run around and look at everything until I find it. Son, so... Well, let's go in here and humble these zombies. I know that'll keep your kids' spirits up. Hey, idiot! Oh, Jesus, I can't believe I whiffed that. Okay. Okay. Well, look who just Slick Rick here sliding through the door. Sliding through the door. Where's your friend? He had to actually open it, son. He doesn't get slider's privilege, son. Hand grenade justice! Blew the hat off his head. Like a gingerbread man. Alright, I just wanted to be sure. I wanted to have confidence in your deaths. Confident deaths. Okay, I'm gonna re-enter search mode and scour this place from top to bottom. Oh, is Mr. X active now? I hear the bad intentions music, or at least I did for the briefest moment. Ain't nothing but ink ribbons laying around here, man. This place used to be cool. Where you at, Mr. X? Filling everybody's lives with misery and woe. Even if you save and quit. Let's check this area one more time. You never know, it could have like spawned in after a certain key event or something. I wouldn't put it past the randomizer's creator, son. He has to teach you humility for the hubris of thinking you can just randomize the game's contents and still just play through it so casually with your nigh unlimited ammunition and healing items. Well, the diamond key's finally used up. You love to see that. I guess we'll just bring the damn Matilda with us for now. This looks like a full waltz situation we found ourselves in. You know, I haven't found one upgrade piece for that damn thing. It just now dawned on me. Let's go ahead and slap the condenser on the spark shot before we forget. Why don't you hit me with your spark shot? As the song says. All right, I'll see you crowd again when I find that other damn cube. All right, y'all. I've scoured this place, top to bottom, for a while in dead silence. Although I did have to humble a few zombies that busted in this hallway over here. But I'm starting to think either the cube didn't spawn, which I mean, this is like the early access first release of the randomizer, so, you know, that's totally possible. Or I'm thinking either not having the stars badge to place on the way to Brian Irons, even though we picked up some spark shot needles out of that case, like maybe the Aegis conductor cube was still inside. Or remember, this is the second pair of bolt cutters that were in the laundry room. Remember, they were side by side. So maybe something got messed up and this was supposed to be a different key item, aka the Aegis cube. But all I know is I'm going to use this as a good excuse to end this farce of a randomized playthrough. It's been interesting. I mean, this is my very first time trying it, so at least now I'll understand better how to balance the difficulty. So in the next one, I'll leave the enemy randomizer on and maybe tone down some of the ammo spawns and see if we can't get a proper challenge going. Hold on. Sorry, I got a bit choked up. I got a bit scraggly in my throat. Apologizing to y'all. I had to take a drink of water. But anyway, I guess to finish things off, we can at least develop the Rising Rookie film, son. So if you sat through this whole video, I appreciate it. Hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully my rambling was enough to get you through it. But I promise the next one will be better. Son, that's all we can do is hope to be better. Just like the Rising Rookie Rebecca Chambers, son. She's going to get better at basketball, or at least better at posing with a basketball. Once Wesker gets back from his amateur photography class, son.